Good afternoon, everybody. Juan Fernandez here in the KCAL News Studios with breaking news. CHP in pursuit of a stolen car. Let's get right up to Desmond Shaw and SkyCal with what's going on. Desmond.
Oh, this is pretty crazy here, Juan. So this is a stolen vehicle here, a stolen Kia, apparently. So we are in Santa Clarita right now on the 14. Now, just about 2 minutes before we got to this, the driver of this car was going the wrong way on the freeway on the 14, and that forced CHP to disengage as the vehicle gets ready to go underneath us right now. Here, we're getting off of the freeway at Sierra Highway, so we're kind of in the Canyon Country area off the northbound 14. But so they had to disengage, but then the LA County Sheriff's deputies actually found the vehicle, and it looks like they're actually the ones who are now in pursuit of this car. As we get off of the freeway right here, we believe there's 3 people inside of this car, and they are definitely willing to take some risks. Like I said, already going the wrong way on the freeway. They're blasting through that red light right very close there at that intersection. So back out onto Sierra Highway. The suspect's kind of been hanging out in this area, though, which is kind of curious considering that they already managed to ditch the authorities once. Cutting there, it looks like we're going to be headed back for the, nope, through. Wow, really, really dangerous right there.
Wow.
Yep, sheriff's deputies had to slow down for that one. Southbound on Sierra Highway, really dangerous as we're getting into afternoon rush hour right now, Juan.
Oh, that's right. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. So close. Oh, man. And almost a rear ender there, too, taking place as that car makes that U-turn. We have our Mike Rogers also on the desk. He's monitoring the situation. Mike, look at this.
Whoa, out of the car, out on foot. Running. There we go. Left the car. Oh, they're going to get him. Oh, they're trying to get him. Oh, really, really close. Left the car and drive there. This suspect is booking it, but look, they got a motorcycle officer. They got a bunch of officers right now. There were 3 that were in the car. I think they got at least 1 or 2 of them in custody. Now underneath a mobile station there, you see the helicopter from LA County Sheriff's Deputy. This person, looks like they're wearing a mask. Looks like they might be wearing a ski mask and still going here now on the embankment of the freeway. Boy, officers were so close to tackling this guy. I think they even maybe had his leg in their hands at one point, but evaded capture. Let's see how much longer they can keep this up.
He has some long legs there, and he did cover so much territory in very short amount of time, going very quickly. What kind of store is this here, Desmond?
Whoa! Well, we're in a mini mall. There's like a boba store right there. We're very close to a Costco. A lot of businesses. This guy's no. We're trying to get into somebody else's car. Wow.
There you go.
Tried to get to someone else's car, but they got him. I think they might have even just tased him right there. It looked like they certainly had it ready to deploy.
Yeah.
So this was the driver there. This is definitely the one that they wanted to get. And boy, getting in the back of someone else's car. Not sure it was just a random person or what. Most likely just a random person, wrong place, wrong time. But very dangerous pursuit. Fortunately, is over with the driver being taken into custody.
Wow. And just as quickly as this guy ran, he just, as you saw there, basically gave up, put his hands behind his back, whether or not they used the taser. We don't know. While we're watching this, just kind of coming to a close, Mike, anything else you want to add to this?
It's remarkable that they were able to catch him. They had no helicopter at the time that they lost him because he went the wrong way as they take that ski mask off that Desmond was mentioning. This vehicle is reported stolen. I'd be very interested to see what else is going on here. Obviously, people don't just drive down the street in ski masks all day long, so curious to see what else is going on there. But the fact that he went wrong way on the freeway forced CHP to stop chasing him, and they had no helicopter overhead. But they were able to quickly get Santa Clarita Sheriff's units involved in this, and that's how they were able to pick him back up. But very narrowly, almost got away.
And let's not forget there was that car that he rear-ended just a few seconds ago there. In traffic as he got out and left the car in park. So incredible that they have him now in custody, but everything unfolded so quickly in such a short amount of time.
You can see there the sheriff's deputy checking in on that person that was driving the vehicle that suspect tried to get into. You can imagine just how shaken that woman must have been. And if anyone was in the back seat there, it looks like possibly they did have some
kids, maybe
some kids.
Adult,
it looked
kids
like
or a pet.
Some sort back there. So there were people back there very shaken, but police were able to get there right on time.
It just shows you the importance, right, of even if you're parked waiting for somebody outside a store, a CVS, make sure you lock your doors because he didn't even go for the driver's door. He went into the back seat, probably was going to order this woman to drive off, and who knew that she may have been picking up someone from school.
And really quick one, we're getting information there were actually 4 suspects in that car.
Oh, wow.
Two of them are currently in custody.
I think we lost your mic here for a second.
Two of them are currently in custody. They're still searching for the other two. But again, the one that they're most interested in is the driver.
Yeah, we saw that second guy also running.
So close right there to get them.
And they were concentrating on the driver so much. I don't know if they saw that second suspect
and you
take
saw
off.
the helicopter go through Desmond's shot, so the airship was following the driver as well. So hopefully you had some additional responding units that at least got an eye on where those 2 passengers went. But again, the primary focus is the driver. That's the one they'll be able to charge with a bunch of stuff. The passengers, generally, if they have no warrants, no involvement, they get kicked loose. That's why the driver is the most important.
You know, it's incredible just to see this unfold, how quickly and how much territory this suspect covered, right, in just a short amount of time, with incredible amounts of speed. But nevertheless, the CHP was right behind him, incredible amount of force, and he is now in custody. We know you said 4 suspects, all 4 in custody?
2 in custody, 2
in
outstanding. Yeah.
Look at that, yeah. And let's watch this again on the right side of your screen. This was just moments ago. Watch him try to get into the back seat of this car right here.
You see.
Luckily, yeah. Was he tased? It was so quickly that he just dropped to the ground.
I'm not sure if that was a taser
He may have
there.
seen it and was like, I'm done.
Yeah, it looks like he pretty much dropped to the ground and said, you know what, I'm giving up at this point. And he didn't have anywhere to go. Take a look at just how many officers were surrounding him at that point.
And the helpfulness of those motorcycle units.
And again, that motorcycle officer, right, just can't drop the motorcycle. It's a big, heavy Harley, right? So he needs to, you know, park it and then get off the bike. But there were other officers.
You did see him race right up to that suspect at one point, right, when he was traversing through that shopping center there. And that in the middle there, that is that car that was reported, we believe, allegedly stolen, right?
Yep. Yep, allegedly stolen, and the driver of that car in front.
Which we're talking about. My colleague Orlando just heard they've actually requested an ambulance for the person in that car that he rear-ended. So the crash doesn't look that bad, so it's probably precautionary, but still they did request an ambulance.
Indeed. All right, well, this looked like it's a code 4. KCAL News at 4 coming to you a little early to bring you coverage of this breaking news story. CHP was in pursuit of that stolen Kia. You see there right in the middle. It all came to an end there in the Newhall area. And we are going to move on here with more news here at 4.